So one of the reasons I love this anime is because it's mainly like revenge drives him. And in this episode, he even says, he even says, I know the path that I'm going through and all that, but he still chooses revenge. And he makes it very clear in this episode that nothing will change it, especially like no one can change him pretty much. And he says, the only existence I have is because of revenge and everything. And I just really like the aspect, like he's very unapologetic, and it's just the show's out is about plain revenge, and I'm just here to see, and I love it. And one thing that I do hate about most MCs is that they'll be like, yeah, my thing is like revenge, I'm very edgy. And then there'd be a girl that comes along and they would kind of automatically be like, when she says something that's true, like she said, that even though, like, what will getting revenge do at the end, like, it will not heal your scar. And that's, for some MCs, that's basically like where pretty much the MC folds completely and says, you know what, you're right, maybe it's time to change my ways or something like that, but folds. But not in this anime. When ADONIS kind of heard that, he was like, yeah, you're right, like, it won't change anything, but I'm still pursuing revenge. And, I don't care what you say pretty much to me, like, I want revenge. Like, I don't care if I'm killing innocent civilians. I still want my revenge pretty much. And he's just, very unapologetic throughout the whole episode and makes it very clear that no one in the world can change his mind, that he is gonna get revenge until, he pretty much dies. Like, at this point, he's like, the vibe I got from ADONIS was, I'm gonna pursue revenge until, my death. And that's where probably his life path is heading towards. In order to get revenge, he'll probably have to die in a battle or something. But I just really love the aspect of this anime. Like, it's just pure edginess, pure revenge. And even though we see Dobroka like kind of melt the ice, like, you can still feel that ADONIS still has that big block of ice that will never crack that. Like, he's still dead set on revenge and that can never crack. But we do see Doroka kind of softening him to her. Like, he says, I don't need to, but then Doroka kind of, talks her way into him, and we see, like, he's like very nice to her, like, it's time to be very nice to her and everything, and at the end he just accepts her companionship, I guess, while they're traveling. And I just love the fact that even though that's going on, like, we know how ADONIS is, and we know deep down, like, at the end of the day, he's still gonna want revenge. So, like, I enjoy that part, seeing that part of characters. Thankfully, he didn't fold or anything, but one other thing I did want to mention before I end this video was that it seems like I was right that right before the teleportation was complete, he did, kind of at the last minute change the coordinates, so he would kind of teleport somewhere else in the desert, and that's how he got there. But honestly, I feel like maybe it's me, but I feel like what he should have done was was, instead of teleporting nothing, when they were teleported, because we saw nothing was teleported in the to the main capital instead of like ADONIS, he should have like replaced them with like the surviving witches. Because Dorica says, there are still witches up there and they won't survive or whatever. So maybe like my messed up mind, so like they would be teleported in the place of ADONIS, and like they would shoot witches unknowingly. So maybe it's just me, but I think ADONIS should have done that. But yeah, overall pretty good episode. I really love this series, and I can't wait to watch more of this show. And I hope you guys feel the same way about it. But I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.